Hey everyone, it's Asian in Norway here. So today I'm back with another video about the travel tips to Norway, and in this video I'm going to be talking about alcohol. The alcohol laws in Norway are very strict compared to a lot of other European countries. So let's start with some of the basic information. To buy alcohol, the legal age is 18 plus. Well, you can only buy alcohol that's under the 22% level. In other words, you can't buy hard liquor. If you want to buy hard liquor, then you have to wait until you're 20 years old. Bringing your ID is very important here, because you never know when they're gonna ask to check your age, because doesn't matter how old you are, because if they think okay, that person does not look like 18, ID please. And if you tell them, well, I forgot my ID, but I'm 25 and older, but they say, well, okay, no ID, no alcohol. That's the rule, sorry. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is drinking in public. I know in Europe, a lot of different countries have different laws and rules, but in this case in Norway, it is illegal. If you are standing outside a bar and having a little small drink, that's okay. But anyone else outside of public places, like in a park or just walking down the street, that's illegal. And you can get a fine for that. Now the fine is kind of different depending on which city you are in Norway, or what's kind of the circumstances and the situation. But the smallest fine you can get is 2,000 kroners, and in US dollar I think that's $225, and in euro I think that's 210 euro. But most of the time the police in Norway are very friendly and nice and just ask you, okay, can you please just empty the bottle right now, and we will have no more problem. If you do that, they will say, okay, thank you very much for your cooperation, and they will say, have a good evening. And of course, if you're gonna play a wise guy and gonna argue with the police and say, well, wherever I came from, it is illegal to drink outside, why cannot here? Well, then you'll be asking for a fine. Although the law is very strict on public drinking, but still a lot of people, just in the Friday night and Saturday night, I see a lot of times they just drinking in the public transport and drinking outside the city, holding the alcohol in the hand. And of course the police are patrolling all the time and telling them, hey, please just empty the drinks. Another rule you need to know about the alcohol is that the selling time. Like in a grocery store, they are not allowed to sell alcohol after 8 o'clock, even for just 1 second after time, because the employee there will just put a chain lock on all the alcohol fridge, and even if you have alcohol in your hand, they are not able to register in the cash register, because it is illegal. And if they do that, they can lose the license to sell alcohol forever. Well, maybe not forever, but they will get into big trouble. And the same rule applies for Vinmonopolet, and they are actually a little bit more strict than grocery stores because they're selling wine and other hard liquors. So if you have to buy alcohol there, then you have to do it before 6 o'clock. When it comes to bars and clubs, they are only allowed to sell alcohol after 3 o'clock in the midnight. But many of these bars and clubs, they actually stop selling alcohol before 3 o'clock, like a half an hour before. And of course, if they see someone is drunk, or they see someone well, this person had more than enough, they are forbidden to sell more. Now, people from outside the world thinking wow, why is Norway so strict on alcohol laws? Well, this is actually to protect the public safety, because they have to set a limit for the access to alcohol. Imagine if they have 24 hours access to alcohol, then there's bound to be a lot of trouble. I guess most of the people in Norway are fine with it, because they agree with public safety is more important than getting more drinks. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this really helped you a lot and gave you some valuable information that's important. So you might don't always like this, it's so strict here in Norway when it comes to drinking, but that's just the law here. So stay tuned on my channel for more videos about travel tips to Norway, and I'll see you next time. Bye!